Greetings, Raven lovers, artists, and other crazy people.
Welcome to a video that is an entire self-advertisement in disguise.
Hey, that's not... Oh, okay, it's true. As the title already suggests, I have a spreadsheet now, and I wanted to show you the designs I came up with so far, while also ranting a bit about print on demand, or short, POTS. Something worth mentioning though before we start is that this script will probably be a total mess.
Since when is that a new thing?
Psst, shut your beak. And that is because I am in a bit of a time crunch and therefore can take multiple hours or even days to write and rewrite scripts, let alone get them proofread. So yeah, this is the first draft. You're welcome.
You should probably get started now, or you lose even more views than you already have in these few minutes.
Yeah, right. So let's talk about the designs for a bit. I sadly haven't recorded most parts of the flamingo, but I can show you the process of the lettering. The idea for this design was inspired by my friend Soraya, or Pan Cosplay, over on Instagram. She had this little joke word where she turned the word flamingo, which is the same in German by the way, into flamongo. I always thought that was really funny and then had this adorable idea in my head. As you might see, I was planning to write flamongo underneath, thinking this was just an innocent, goofy way to state that the wearer of this shirt is a bit different and proud of it. But luckily I was brought into awareness by my friend Marina that this could be completely misinterpreted. Yikes. I don't know how it is in English, but in German the word mongo is apparently used as a downgrading name to make fun of people with Down syndrome. I didn't know that, and so wasn't Soraya. If Marina wouldn't have told me, I would have unfortunately become a controversial artist. I didn't want my art to be seen in such a rude context, so the word needed to disappear. But I was so proud of the way I made the lettering look and found that without it there was something missing. So I wrote something else instead. The super original and creative statement that surely no one has ever come up with before. I'm a crazy flamingo. Yeah, super creative right there, right?
I bet there are thousands of products out there that have that exact same wording on them.
Yeah, probably, but it was the safest option and the artwork is my own, so I don't think that's a problem. And I mean, look at him, isn't he an absolute cute bum? I know I do a lot of realistic, more serious work, like you can see in this video right here that you can click on. But once in a while it is also a lot of fun simply to do some cute stuff. And I think he might sell quite well. I mean, I know I want some of that stuff myself. I definitely want a hoodie with him and this bag.
Yes, and how are you going to pay for that again?
Well, thanks for rubbing it in my face again that I'm broke, Hugin. Yes, currently I can't afford that. So if you end up getting something before me, please let me know how you like it and definitely send me some pictures. So next on the list is this little fella right here. Of course there needs to be a raven in my shop, what did you expect? I actually made some keychains out of shrinking foil with this design for Comic-Con back then. Unfortunately, the complete footage of me working on them got corrupted, so I couldn't use it in the con video. But I loved the design so much that I decided to bring it back from my spreadsheet. I couldn't really decide what to write on it, but felt like with some kind of line it would be even cuter. And it was my friend Marina who saved me yet again by coming up with the brilliant pun, cronut. Oh wait, I should pronounce this a bit more fancy. Cronut. A bit more softer. Cronut. Cronut. I'm not so good in pronouncing crow, apparently. That's bad. So, I know it's a raven and not a crow, but they are both corvids, so shut up! I love it, especially because the word kinda exists in another context, just spelled a bit different, I think. Cronuts are a mix between donut and croissant, which I still haven't been able to try out myself yet. That's a disgrace. Anyway, I love Marina's idea, so I made something out of it. And isn't he an absolute sweetheart? And yes, you got me, I want this myself. Might be a good sign though. I also have 2 of my original art. Original. I really said original, as the others wouldn't be original. I also have 2 of my traditional artworks up there, and there are more to come. For now, we have the flower raven and the flower skull. I also have my green smoke raven up there, but only on a few items for now. I need to work on this a bit to make it fit better on a t-shirt. What bothers me a bit with Spreadshop is that besides the stickers, there are no paper goods. And a lot of my illustrations... Why have I such a hard time today? Just work best as an art print, a postcard, or many of them. Many? I wrote many, no. Or maybe the cover of a notebook. I'm so sorry, guys. I wrote this pretty much in a rush. And they're all things that don't seem to be available for me to design. I don't have a lot of footage for this video, but I still want to get a bit into the details here, sharing what I like and dislike about Spreadshop and pods in general. And my cat is crying for attention, we just try to ignore that right now.
Yeah, please ignore her.
So most of you might already be familiar with the concept, but in case some of you aren't, a print-on-demand company does, like the name implies, only print a design onto an item when there is a demand for it, aka when a customer orders it. Plus, they do basically everything else: shipping, packaging, customer service, storing all the blank items, and ordering new material. Plus, they also have a lot of employees to pay. As the designer, all you need to do is focusing on creating the image, upload it, and make it fit to all the products. So it is fair that the pod gets the most financial bang out of it, but still, it can be a bit disappointing if you see your first margin. The pros should be quite clear here. You have no upfront costs, don't have a lot of items to store at your home that you have paid hundreds of euros for, now hoping that someone will buy them, and if someone ends up buying something you don't have to take care of for shipping, or take care of shipping, I don't know guys, I'm all over the place today. The cons are though, you have less control over the quality, all you can do is ordering the stuff yourself in order to see if it's actually good, and of course you can't afford all the different items on the shop, so you pick a few for yourself, and if they are good, you basically hoping for the rest to be that as well. It's a bit of a gamble, to be honest. Then you also don't have that much to say about where the print ends up on the chosen product. Everything needs to stay in a specific printing area, and of course one of the biggest elephants in the room, you as the artist will not make a lot of money, let's be real here. Especially as a small creator, you can't make a living from this. There are people who do, but usually they are doing this for many years already, and were most likely to be the first on the platform when it was still fresh. So, do you actually support me with getting something from a Spreadshop, and how good will the quality be if you receive something? For the first, yes, you do. It is just not as much as you might expect. You might see that a lot of the shirts are quite pricey, so you might think I'm getting quite a big chunk out of that. But the reality looks different. My friend recently, for instance, purchased 2 items, a mug and a shirt. Both things, including the shipping costs, made around 50 euros that she had to pay. And I got, drumroll please, 9 euros. Yep, not more. And that is without the fee that PayPal would take as well from it. I was hoping for something like 15 euros maybe, but hey, it is still more than what you get on Redbubble these days, as far as I know. And as we say in Germany, Kleinvieh macht auch Mist. Directly translated, saying that even a small cattle produces a lot of poop. Basically meaning that you should honor every single cent, because as more as there come, as bigger the pile we get, so to speak. So I might not get rich from that, but every single purchase might help me in the long run. For the quality, I once purchased 3 shirts from there, 1 for me and 2 for some friends of mine, and the quality of the fabric feels really nice and the prints look great. So even though I couldn't purchase one of my own designs yet, I have made some experience with the items from there, and I also heard from many other people that they also have had... Wait, I wrote 8 happy? What? So I heard from other people that they also have some experience and they were pretty happy with their items. So far it seems like they have good quality overall. Of course, as cheaper the items, as cheaper the material, so it is likely, especially for the clothings, that there are major differences in quality. And I want to be translated. I want to be transparent with you about that. And I'm also quite transparent about the way my script is written today. I don't want you to get some crap just for my sake. But for what I can say so far, the materials are pretty nice and I honestly can't wait to get some of these myself. There's also a difference between Spreadshirt and Spreadshirt, by the way, and apparently you can't use both. Spreadshirt is the open marketplace where all the advertisement is basically done for you, and the shop is more of a private website. I can't talk anymore. Need to stop. I might go more into depth about this in a future video, but again, not a lot of time because I'm drowning in clients' work and not a lot of footage. No matter the cons though, it is the best option for me at the moment. And I'm super proud of my designs. And if any of what you saw tickles your fancy, the link to my shop will of course be in the description. Oh my goodness.
She's so annoying.
No, she is cute, shut up. It's not sure to me yet, but this might be the last video for this year. So I already wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year just in case. I was hoping for another spooky story, but maybe I can get to make one next year. Until then, you can click onto this spooky draw with me over there in case you have not seen that yet. For next year, I might go on a hiatus a bit again. This time not for health reasons though. Because I for once would like to have a few videos prepared beforehand. So I'm always a few steps ahead. Until then, thank you for watching, in case you're still here, and for bearing with my poorly written script, and my voice is starting to crack. And as always, keep creating and stay nice to ravens. Oh my gosh, bye!